Great. So when we're starting to use the React, the first thing is obviously stepping onto React from the rear of the machine. So just step up in the platform. First thing you want to do with a person's feet is there's an X on the platform. You want to look at this portion, this line in the platform, and you want that through the center of your feet. You want both feet all the way out to the side. You're going to take a look at the monitor next. You see the React logo on the monitor. You're going to hit the start button. There's a series of warning screens. Just pop through those warning screens. Just take you a second. The workout guide section for 95% of the people using React on a first-time basis, you're going to choose intermediate speed zone, which is going to let you control the speed from 40 to 50 revolutions per minute. I've selected that. I hit the start button to select it. I'm going to override the time selection. For most people first time, you're going to select a full 5 minutes because that's going to give you time to work and rest because you're going to be doing a combination of work and rest since it's an anaerobic modality. So I hold this down, I'll get to 5, and then I'll hit the start button and begin. You also can add time during the work, and I'll show you how to do this during the work session as well so that as the time comes down. So my time's there, I hit start. I have the person, myself in this case, hold on. First thing we're going to teach the person that's going to start to rotate is what we call riding. There's 2 riding postures. The key is notice my knees are straight, which means I'm not doing any work at all. I can hold on and ride. If a person's got great balance and they want to, they can also stand and ride. Essentially, if I'm not bending and flexing my knees, I'm not doing any work. So this is a recovery posture we call riding. Once they feel comfortable riding, the next thing is to begin the squat exercise, and we just pull the knees up as the platform comes up to absorb. Notice that I'm not in a death grip. As the platform comes up, I absorb up, and then I extend fully down so I have a full range of motion. A lot of people will pick this right up. There'll be some people who will do it wrong, and here's the typical mistakes you'll see. A person will get on, and this is riding in a bent knee posture, meaning that although my knees are bent, I'm not extending and flexing my knee. I'm staying in one position and riding it around. This is hard, but it's isometric. We don't want to do that. We want a movement up and down. So up as the platform comes up and then down. Up and down in that circle. When they get comfortable, this will take a varied amount of time depending on the individual. They can let go, begin to hover the hands. Eventually, they're going to let go entirely. How long will that take? Different for different people. Some people will never get there. Some people will get there the first time. Another thing is once they get the movement, I'll typically up the speed from 40 to 45, which I just did, and it'll actually flow better. Now I'm getting a little fatigued, so I'm going to stand up and I'm going to ride. Next postural exercise is a lunge. I'm going to take one foot, either foot all the way forward, touch the toes to the front to prevent the foot from sliding. Rear foot pretty much all the way back. Notice the heel is up. I'm in that riding posture. My legs are straight, so I'm not working. When I want to begin, my hands come close. Light touch is preferable. I absorb with the front leg. Notice I'm not here. I'm not caved in. I'm upright. I'm relaxing my upper body. Another mistake, if you focus on my knees and hips, I'm going to show you the wrong thing, which is you sit back. Notice this knee has stress on it. I don't want to be sitting back. I want to be forward, but I can be forward without collapsing. This is the posture. When you begin to fatigue, straighten the legs again. I'm going to switch to the other side to show you. So I move the other foot all the way forward. I touch the front, rear leg, heel up in the air. Hands are here, and I begin to absorb the platform. Again, I'm forward, but I'm not collapsed forward. I'm not sitting back. I'm right here. That's where I want to be. You should feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. Great. We stand up to relax. I can pivot, in this case to the left. I get a nice wide stance. I'm riding again, resting. When I want to begin the side squat, I'm going to move the hands to the center position, and I'm going to start to absorb. obviously I can let go. In any of these postures to progress the stability challenge, even more, I can raise the arms over the head. And that's the posture. If I want to go into rest, I'm now in a side riding or rest posture. I'm going to come around, walking my hands to the other side. Wide stance. If you're going to hold on, have them put their hands here and absorb. Notice I have my speed controls, can change speed. So here's a nice side squat. And my last basic exercise, come to the front. I'm going to show you one other thing. I'm going to show you how to add time to the monitor now. My time's running down, so Barry will focus there. All I do is I add time. So you can see I'm holding the up button. I'm going to put that at 130 so that I don't run out of time. Let go, and now I'm going to go back to showing you the one leg squat exercise. I put one foot directly in the middle. It's literally in the middle of that star. You're on the center of the platform. I take the other foot, I touch the toes lightly. I'm riding because this leg is straight. I'm going to begin doing a one-legged squat. Up, down. The right leg is going along for the ride. Most of the work is being done by the left leg. Remember to extend fully. It's not this, it's up and down. Once you're comfortable, eventually, we can progress to the full movement. Show you the other leg. Center, so there's the dot. Put the foot directly in the center, facing forward. I'll show you again. Cover the dot in the center of the foot. Toes touching, head up, chest up. Basic one-legged squat. Eventually, I can let go. Full movement. Those are your basic movements. I'm going to add some more time, and I'm going to show you some refined techniques to get some more gluteal involvement. So, once I've got someone who can do that basic squat well, and real well, and they're comfortable, I'm going to take their speed up to 50, and I'm going to do what we call alternating platform touches. This is an advanced exercise. If you can't do the squat comfortably, don't progress to this. And all I do is I touch the platform as it's coming up. This is loading my left gluteal muscle and hamstring a lot more because of the forward flexion. I'll show you the other side. I'm resting now. Go back to the squat. Touch, 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 touch. Now it's my right leg, my right gluteal muscle that's being loaded heavily. I'm going to show you a two-handed touch, which is another variation. I'm adding some time. Two-handed touch looks like this. Touch, touch. Notice my hips are not moving a lot though, so I'm still stable. Those are some advanced versions. Let's look at what that looks like in a side-facing posture. So my regular squat, and then a touch as it comes up. It's almost like a deadlift. Touch. This adds a lot of load to the gluteal and the low back. Tends to be okay. Once someone's ready for it, it's going to create more load back here because I'm reaching forward, creating greater stretch on those gluteal muscles. So those are a couple of your really advanced techniques for the React. Remember, your rest posture, straighten those legs whenever you need to recover. That's it for today.